So today I'm unboxing the GTech Pro 2. The original I reviewed before. I'll put the link to that in the video below. But we've got the new one. This is an upgraded, improved, supposedly, model. So let's open it up, see what we've got. We've got the main unit with the battery which pops off. Plug. Got the head. Very much upgraded, a lot bigger, a lot chunkier, a little bit heavier, so it's 2.8 kilos in total, apparently, instead of 2.4, so we'll weigh that later. Yeah, much better, looks a lot sturdier, hopefully it gives better suction power on this. And then we've got the tube. Tube before was one unit, this time round it's in two. So you put these together. I haven't looked into this yet, but yeah, it probably goes in something like that. Okay, good. And then this will go in here. Actually, yeah, there you go. So there's the unit, and then we'll connect it up here. So much nicer than the old one. So we'll get into the review in a minute, but that was the unboxing phase. So I've got it fully unboxed now, so we can run through it in a bit more detail. You've got the main brush head here. It's powered with a bar that will go as you go along. The power is connected through here and comes up back through the tube from the unit itself. Then you've got this hose part, which you can split into two. You can use it shortened like this, or you can use it when it's double. So whichever you prefer. If you're reaching up in smaller places, for example in a car, you might just use the half with this head on the end, crevice tool, something like that. Lots of options there. You've got the small brush attachment. Could come in quite handy for skirting boards so you don't scratch it with this plastic part. You get 4 bags as standard, so 1 in the unit already, 3 come as spares. You can buy additional bags, $12.99 for 10, I believe, through the website. Removing the bag, you lift this bit up here. It can be a bit tough and tight at first. Bring it out, and then you take this off. I'm not going to take this off because it's the one that came with it and I don't really want to put it back on. But when you take it off, this is to close it. So you can see here, you put that little clip in there so that it holds any dust in, you just throw it in the bin. Also, there's this scented stick here from the top here. That needs to be in. So even if you want to replace it, make sure there's always one in, because that keeps the seal, it has to be in to seal properly. So you might lose a bit of suction if there's not one there. So that's basically it. Versus the first model came with another smaller powered brush bar head. It was half the size of this, and it was for small areas. You'll see in the first video, if you watch it, it was used for stairs. You can still buy it and you can still use the first one with this model. It's £25 if you want to buy it. There's also the flexible power hose, which is a hose which is concertina, as you can make it flexible. It was powered, meaning you could use the brush heads on it. It was kind of okay, but £50 extra that is, so it's quite expensive. I forgot to mention this. So, got this little tool here. There's a little blade in here, if you can see it in there. That is for cutting off hair off of this brush roller. So if you get hair stuck around it, you can just come in here and cut it out. No problems. On the side here, you can take this brush bar out. So there's no problems if you need to take it out to properly clean it. That's all good. Just be careful when you're putting it back. All put together, looks like this. Then a couple of key points. One, you can click it closed like that. So then when you want to rest it up against somewhere, put it in your cupboard. It's got this flat bottom area here, and you can rest it up against the wall. You can actually buy a case thing, I believe, wall mount, sorry, which you can put on the wall and hook it into, which will make it a lot sturdier. It's a lot better. Then the other thing to note, you've got the max and eco modes here. On max mode, you get about 20 minutes runtime. On eco, about 40. Obviously, depending on what you're vacuuming, what the surfaces are like. So if we turn it on, this is how it looks. Got LED light here when you're doing smaller, closer up bits, and you've got the lights here on the head. You've got the brush bar going. I'm going to do some tests in a minute, how good it is at picking up items. So now we have the vacuum running in eco mode, picking up porridge oats, rice, and peppercorns. You can see that it's picking up all of the debris, if not everything on the first run, definitely on the reverse pullback. Much improved over the first model, which had problems with larger debris. And as you can see, when you lift up, nothing is going to be left. Now you can hear the vacuum cleaner in eco mode at about 71 decibels. And now in max mode, it's not much noisier. So it's great, you can have it on either mode without a problem, and it's comparable to the first model. Only 1.5 kilos in handheld mode. Fully assembled, it weighs around 2.6 kilos, so it's very light and easy to maneuver. You can charge it either with the battery still on the unit, or easily just pop it off and separately charge it if that's more convenient for you. Overall, this new GTech Pro 2 is a fantastic piece of kit. It's much improved on the first model, upgraded head unit, much sturdier, more reliable, better suction. The split into pipe allows you more combinations with the attachments and more opportunities to get into different areas. And the scented area plus the unit as a whole just feels generally better and a better product. The GTech Pro 2 retails for around £180. But if you check out my website, Garden Power Tools, there are often discount codes available. Check it out and see what you can get on this great new vacuum cleaner.